While some may take possessing their identification for granted, it's a dire necessity for inmates at the Department of Corrections. That story tonight from Jimenita Swain.
In addition to a loss in freedom, most inmates at the Bahamas Department of Corrections also lose some form of identification. And once released, these inmates often have a challenge of reintegrating into society without it. Acting Commissioner of Corrections Don Clare shared a prisoner's story that sparked the need for officials to assist.
An inmate was here for 18 years. He worked in the license plate section. I produced license plates for the government of the Bahamas. And he came to the office to collect his funds. Had some $27,000. And we put it in a check form. And he looked at the check and said, "What am I going to do with this?" I said, "Mr. Clare, I have no passport. I have no bank account. I have no driver's license. I have nothing."
Needless to say, that inmate was squared away and a larger plan was activated to help other inmates who may be in the same position. National Security Minister the Honorable Wayne Munro acknowledged the importance of identification cards, but also reflected on those incarcerated who are working and paying NIB contributions.
So I have no doubt that this step will no doubt excite the National Insurance Board to investigate are the persons who employ residents on the intramural scheme making contributions for the resident. Indeed, the license plate making is run by the Road Traffic Department and this institution. And are those contributions being made? And it's important because at the end of life and along the way, it will be important for inmates or former residents how many contributions you have made.
Representative agencies involved in the project shared a wealth of knowledge with inmates awaiting release.
So I could see an inmate coming out, being deterred a few times from a few government agencies and just saying, "The hell with it, let me go back to leading a life that put them in jail in the first place." So I think the program is excellent. The Passport and Foreign Affairs stands ready to support it 100%.
Over the years I've worked in registration, persons have come directly from here to us, literally caught a bus and walked in there. Thankfully, with some we were able to give them certified copies of what we had on file until they can, get something different. But the thing is now we just want to offer them the card itself, because sometimes you find that certified copy doesn't sit well with some people. They still want something more. So what we're proposing to do as a part of our effort in this Fresh Start program is, once you give us the heads up, a list of who's coming, we'll have those who've registered already, something prepared for them just to take the picture and just sign off and go. And secondly, those persons who are interested in registering, have everything in place for them.
Commissioner Clare also revealed how many inmates will collect cards upon release in the coming weeks and months.
We have about 84 persons who was at the scheme/parole unit. And then we have close to about 150 persons in medium security prison who is now eligible.
Clare verified that the Fresh Start officially starts next Monday, and his team is doing all they can to reduce any impediments to inmates returning to society once their sentence ends. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Jimenita Swain.
In case you missed the news or want to stay ahead, subscribe to our YouTube channel or follow us on X, TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook.